Wow, I'm on day 2. It's the 20th of August, 2025 on Wegovy, 0.25 milligrams. Thank you for everyone that has commented, supported me so far. I do appreciate it. I thought I'd do videos every couple of days just to, keep myself accountable, I guess, more than anything. I feel like if I put it on YouTube, then well, I'm keeping myself accountable whether I'm silly or not. So I finally took the courage this morning. So I had a big think about it last night. Starting off, I started watching a guy called, I think he's Dr. Keith Joseph, and he's a doctor in the US, in New York. And he's got a YouTube channel where he gives advice on LP1 medications and GPL medications, Mounjaro, and obviously Ozempic, Wegovy, etc. He was like 340 pounds, and obviously he started exercising, he started counting calories, he started doing some, I think it was an 8-hour window of fasting, but he lost nearly, I'd like to say he lost 200 pounds. I'm not 100% sure exactly, but I started watching him. And that encouraged me, so I thought, right, from today, rather than just eyeball it, I know I hate counting calories. Everyone that knows me well enough, I hate tracking, I hate calorie counting, but I decided, obviously, if I'm going to do it, I might as well do Wegovy properly. With Mounjaro, I never tracked, I never really did any sort of fasting or anything like that. I just I think one time I might try ADF for a week or two, but I didn't really try that properly. And when I do ADF, I feel like I do a really big eating day when I do eat, so I don't think that's going to be realistic. And I want to eat every day. I don't want this, one day I'm going to eat and the next day I'm not. I think I'm not in that mindset at the moment. So anyway, I watched his videos, was really inspired, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to weigh myself in the morning. I weighed in, and I think I was around what I said I was on day 1 of taking the medication. It was 87.1 kgs. When I got back to Vegas, I was 88 kilos, so I'm 87.1 kilos, which I think is 178 pounds. And also I decided to measure myself because when I did my Mounjaro, the viewer said it would be good if you measured yourself. So I've measured around my stomach and my hips, which are really the main areas. Around my hips, I was 46 inches. Around my stomach, I was 44 inches. I've been obviously doing a lot more walking through MyFitnessPal, as well as linked to my Fitbit. I've also got my Garmin on because my Qantas points for my rewards, actually for my steps, I have to do 14,000 steps, have to be linked to this, not my Fitbit. For some reason the Fitbit app doesn't work for Qantas. So anyway, I've got both watches on, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of my cycling. I decided to have today off cycling because I had to take my car in to be repaired from the kangaroo incident the other week. So my bike, I'm going to try and, I was thinking about 4 times a week, and I'm trying to increase it about a minute each time. So I've got to 11 minutes now of cycling, and I'm just using the Wahoo app at the moment. Eventually maybe I might go onto the Zwift, but anyway, I just wanted to give a bit of an update. Obviously I love hearing off you in the comments. Drop me a comment in the below. I've started counting calories, as I mentioned, on MyFitnessPal. For some reason on MyFitnessPal I get to scan barcodes for free, and I think it's because I used to have a UK account, and for some reason over here it lets me scan barcodes for free. I don't have to pay for premium, which is awesome, which is really handy. So I've been using MyFitnessPal on and off for years, but I haven't tracked calories in a long time. But I had my breakfast, tracked that this morning, just about to have a lunch, tracking that, and I've worked out what I'm having for dinner. Now I am thinking about doing an 8-hour window going forward, but I don't know. I'm going to start with tracking calories for now and see how I go. And I think I'm aiming for around 1,800 calories a day. Look, I didn't want to go too severe where, I'm starving, I'm like really craving food, and then I go off. So I thought 1,800 calories, that gives me about a 500 calorie deficit. So in the long run, that deficit is about half a kilo a week, which, slow and steady, that's what I'm looking for. But anyway, that is my goal. I'm going to try and do that. And obviously after a while, I guess I'll get used to what calories looks like again, and it's really surprising. You don't get a lot of calories for 1800, and I know there's a lot of you out there that probably only do like 1500 calories and like, oh my god, that's so much calories. But I want a slow and steady, not a dramatic loss. I want it to be part of especially if I burn off more calories exercising, walking. I also want to use my rebounder, which is right behind me. I used to do all the I Jump Instead videos, and I was a member, so whether I do that as well, because that's a great form of exercise. That's me anyway. Thank you so much. I'll try and do an update every couple of days, let you into what's going on and keep myself accountable more than anything. And I'm going to keep my door dashing content on my Dash with Nick channel, and my vlogs for Vegas are going to go on the Nick slots. So basically from now on, it will be weight loss content on this channel. That's what seems to do better. It keeps me accountable. I need to stick to this. I need to do something, and just, calories in, calories out. I know that does work. It's just, I hate counting calories. I will be honest. It's not great, but obviously if I'm using this Wegovy, I might as well use it to my own benefit. But anyway, we'll check in a couple of days. Take care, guys.